Secretary Clinton, your full written statement will be placed in the record. Please, you can see the concern from all the subcommittee.
On the occasion of Kim Jong Il's death, I said that it is our hope that the new leadership will choose to guide their nation onto the path of peace by living up to its obligations. Today's announcement represents a modest first step in the right direction. We, of course, will be watching closely and judging North Korea's new leaders by their actions.
Alternating between majority and minority.
This is just one more reminder that the world is transforming around us, from Arab revolutions to the rise of new economic powers to a more dispersed but still dangerous al-Qaida terrorist network to nuclear diplomacy on the Korean peninsula.
Calling on members based on seniority. And the countries surrounding Iran have said you need to do more, but we're very non-specific about what more was. Can you address that, please?
Well, I think we should recognize what has been accomplished with the sanctions that the Congress passed and that we are aggressively implementing. We have over 3 years built a foundation for international acceptance of this kind of pressure. We always said we'd have a two-track engagement with Iran: pressure and discussion. Discussion hasn't gone anywhere, but pressure has been ratcheted up.
You know, what's our commitment to the Syrian people?
Here, when we look at what's happening in Syria, Syria is one of the most militarized countries in the world. Libya didn't even have an army. You know, they had irregular formations of, mercenaries and others under the command of sons and close associates. Syria has a formidable army, extremely well equipped by the Russians, the Iranians, and others. It is one of the most highly developed air defense systems in the world. So we're facing a very different military assessment as well. And at this point, it is not clear, like we had in Libya, the Libyan opposition commanded territory. They held Benghazi. They had a face, both the people who were doing the outreach diplomatically and the fighters. We could actually meet with them. We could eyeball them. We could ask them tough questions. Here, when Zawahiri of al-Qaida comes out and supports the Syrian opposition, you got to ask yourself, if we arm, who are we arming? And how would we get the arms in there? And what good would automatic weapons against artillery and tanks do? So, I mean, these are just some of the issues that we are in very serious consultation with a lot of our friends and partners around the world, because what's happening in Syria is absolutely horrible. And the Syrian regime has to be held accountable. But that's what the answer you